All right, so Tech-Hybridization, braka. Hold on, Facebook. Braka. YouTube. Y'all take a pause real quick. I'm not really doing advertisement. I'm just playing around with my devices, doing more than one thing. One time, Melanie Lanehart, I had a mark up there about 3 months ago. Wait a minute, BC. What are you doing? Stop playing with us like that. Stop going here. Stop going there. So, I want to play around, a little razzle dazzle. Got some time to play. At the same time, yeah, y'all can look at each other. Hey, Facebook, say, what's up? Well, to YouTube it looks like a black screen, but if I I'm out in the daylight, children of the light. The light makes the doggone thing look bright, black. It's not really what's going down. All right, they see you see them, but I'll see all of y'all over here with them. YouTube, Facebook. So if you want to go into depth of what's really going down and what you've been calling clones, and I've been telling you stop, they're laughing at you, calling you clowns. Come on over here to HSE-TV Entertainment. We're going to get up in it because I got to show some stuff. I can't show y'all the stuff. You can't even see it. You feel me? Come on, Meta. Don't be lazy. All right, YouTube. Let's get it smopping, popping up in this joint. All right. Just so that, everybody on Facebook thought I was playing around. And now they see I cut the joint. All right. They say, oh, Brother BC not playing. So we're going to see them later on. Come on up in here. So what I'm going to do right here like that is put in the present and bring up the other screen so you can see the movies, little scenarios that I have for you. Nothing special, Hold on 1 second. Let me do this reel. They mute my reels. All right. So y'all get to see it firsthand, Facebook people, what they're going to do to my reel. Entertainment. I always say, go to the live, because it's muted. Then people still tell me, it's muted. Did you not look at the title? I have not a clue who's blowing or who that is, but I am home. Said so. It could be anybody. Could be anybody. So I got that. Told them we at HSE-TV Entertainment. Let me share the screen real quick so we can get this popping. Internet. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. You gotta make things fun in an ugly, sticky situation. So we just did that post, right? So we're gonna go over here like that. New AI robot Aruat, right? The breath of God, transformation information into a technological machine, but it says a human brain. Y'all know this is not my first time saying this, so don't act brand new. All right, there ain't nothing new under the solar sun. Number one. All right, everybody agree to disagree. There is nothing new under the solar sun. So you don't got no new information unless, for sure, you are speaking of the great divine, the great mother, right? And she approves of the message by raising you up upon nations. Stuff you would never ask for, like y'all think, Brother BC no, I don't. I like small circles. When stuff happen, I know who to go to. You like this? I'm like, yeah, I know. Who is it, Art? I'm saying you're going to have to get them because it's above my pay grade type of discernment. So I tell the Lord, it's above my pay grade type of discernment. You better give me an upgrade or something. We done with this package, So, there go my sister, Braka, Brandy Martin. All right, she in the building. So it's time to stop playing around now. All right, I'm going to quit playing around. And I'm about to flip the screen real quick. I see that it's time to get down. Certain people I see, folks, it's time to get down with the get down. So let me put this right here like that, and let's get down to business. All right, excuse the background. I'm outside, as you can see. We in the city of Pistol Waving, New Haven, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? I seen family. And it's a busy traffic area. But if I know Yahuwah like I know him, the important parts, he gonna shut this down and y'all gonna be able to hear with no noise in the background. So all praise to the great and heavenly Father and the most holiest mother on the face of any universe and any invisible, visible place that we can count of. So please enjoy as you understand how they shape-shifting, interacting with the pineal substance of your gland of power, the real alchemical formula of the serotonin crystals, mechanisms coming together with the chakras, how they control us.
All right, guys, let's talk about the insane pace of AI and robotics development lately. It's been moving fast, real fast, but what's happening in China right now is on a whole other level. They've created an AI robot that's unlike anything we've seen before. And trust me, when I first heard about this, my mind was blown. Let's cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase!
This isn't your average robot with a silicon brain. Nah, these mad scientists have gone and given it a brain made from actual living cells. You're not mishearing me. We're talking about a robot with a partially biological brain. They've crossed a line that many thought was uncrossable, redefining the very essence of artificial intelligence. Now, before you start picturing some kind of cyborg monstrosity, let me paint you a clearer picture. They're calling this thing a brain on a chip. Sounds pretty futuristic, right? Well, it kind of is. Instead of relying on traditional computer circuits, these researchers have grown teeny tiny brain cells in a lab.
Yeah, I'm Deadpool's roommate, lying down. I can't see him, but Lord, can I smell him. I have an ace up my sleeve, Old Spice Total Body. It fights stank 24/7, keeping him fresh everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
In a lab and plopped them onto a microchip. With surgical precision, they've transplanted the essence of human cognition into the cold heart of a machine, kickstarting a whole new era of smart machines. But here's where it gets really trippy. Our brains, right? They're these complex networks of neurons all firing and connecting. Somehow, these absolute geniuses have managed to recreate that on this tiny chip. Now let's rewind a bit and talk about how they actually pulled this off. It all starts with stem cells, the superheroes of the cell world. These little guys can transform into pretty much any cell in your body. It's like cellular shape-shifting. So these scientists took these stem cells and essentially said, today you're going to be brain cells, and somehow they actually managed to do it. They coaxed these cells into growing into this intricate network of brain cells, mimicking what you'd find in a human brain. Then, in a move that probably made every sci-fi writer jealous, they stuck this cellular brain onto a special microchip. And just like that, robot brain. Now, you might be thinking this is cool and all, but why should we care? Well, let me tell you, this is a game changer. Most AI we deal with today is based on computer programs, right? It's all coded and pre-programmed, but this is a whole different ballgame. This robot can actually learn and adapt like a living creature. It's not just following a set of instructions, it's experiencing things and changing based on what it learns. It's closer to how our brains work than any AI we've seen before.
You have to guess what's it look like.
Like it's thinking.
The implications of this are huge. Just take a second to consider the possibilities. Think about how this could revolutionize our understanding of the brain itself.
Artificial intelligence.
By studying these lab-grown brain networks, we might uncover new ways to tackle neurological diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. It's not just cool science, it's potentially life-changing stuff. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This tech, as amazing as it is, also opens up a whole can of worms when it comes to ethics. We're entering uncharted territory here. At what point does a robot with a living brain become, well, alive? It's not just a philosophical question anymore. It's something we might actually have to grapple with in the near future. Now, I can almost hear some of you freaking out. Skynet, anyone? Are we on the brink of a robot uprising? Relax, we're not quite there yet. This is still early days, and there's a lot of work to be done before we see this tech out in the wild. But it does mean we need to start having serious conversations about the implications of this technology.
Now, when they say stupid crap like that, that's like the superstars and people with money are already doing it. Like Biden falling, that don't look like a normal trip or fall over. Y'all all call it. Y'all say clones or robotniks or whatever. But it's this very tech that they say, oh, we ain't got it out quite yet. But you do. Because you can hit the CERN machine and mess with everybody's pineal gland, and people will wake up saying different crap. That's not the originator.
The thing is, this isn't just about creating smarter machines. It's about blurring the lines between artificial and biological intelligence. We're talking about a future where the boundaries between AI and biotechnology start to disappear. It's exciting, it's a little scary, and it's definitely going to change the world as we know it. But here's the thing, with all this potential comes a huge responsibility.
Are you afraid that I'm going to turn into some kind of criminal? Quit worrying about me, okay?
We're not just talking about technological advancement here. We're talking about potentially redefining what it means to be alive, to be conscious. These are big, heavy concepts that we as a society need to wrestle with. But that's the nature of progress, isn't it? It pushes us out of our comfort zones, forces us to confront new realities, and while it can be daunting, it's also incredibly exciting. Now, interestingly, Jeff Bezos and SoftBank have invested a staggering $300 million in a startup called Skilled AI. Now, it seems these folks aren't going for the whole lab-grown human cells brain in a robot thing. Instead, they're aiming to build a full-on artificial brain from the ground up. They say they're pioneering what they call a robot brain, which is about crafting a general-purpose AI brain that can be installed in any robot, making it capable of performing complex and varied tasks without needing specific programming for each task. Skilled AI, led by some brilliant minds from Carnegie Mellon, envisions a future where robots can handle adverse physical conditions or perform dexterous manipulations in industrial and household environments. They're pushing the envelope towards developing artificial general intelligence, or AGI, which aims to achieve human-like intelligence in robots. Now, there's actually another breakthrough in robotics, maybe not as crazy as human brains in robots, but still pretty wild. And Indian companies just jumped into the robot game, and they're not messing around. So Zen Technologies and their partner AI Turing Technologies have cooked up this four-legged robot. They're calling it Prahasta, which is apparently some badass warrior from Hindu mythology. And let me tell you,
Just about to say.
Picture this.
That was the Hindu. But watch this now. Kyanese, India, Hindu, Buddha, Taoism. We talked about the robot dog. That's what the Americans call it. Remember? Knock, knock. You either get a shot in your head or a shot at the, you know what I'm saying? 2020. Remember? The drones coming. You think are human. You're going to be mad you opened the door.
Robot dog, but instead of fetching your slippers, it's carrying an assault rifle. Yeah, this isn't Boston Dynamics parkour bot. This thing's built for defense.
$10 can help fund.
Oh my God! I don't want to see this witch.
Undecided voters nationwide. $10 can help open field offices in key battleground states, the ones that we need.
Angel rolling, Braca.
Now, Prahasta's got some seriously cool tech under the hood. It uses something called LiDAR, which is like radar but with lasers to scan its surroundings. And it's got AI that helps it understand the terrain and plan missions. These guys released a video showing off what Prahasta can do, and it's pretty impressive. This robot's climbing stairs like it's nothing with a gun strapped to its back. It's hopping over obstacles and gaps like some kind of mechanical gazelle. And get this, they say it can even pick up a fully grown adult. I'm talking about a robot dog that can fireman carry a 180-pound person which could be potentially life-saving in dangerous situations. If this robot gets knocked over, it can get right back up on its own. They're calling it auto-resurrection, which sounds pretty dramatic, but when you see it in action, it's hard not to be impressed. Now, they've also unveiled Barbaric URCWS. It's basically a remote-controlled weapon station that they're claiming is the lightest in the world, and it's not just for land. They're saying it can be used on ships, too. The folks at Zen are pretty hyped about all this. Their big boss, Ashok Atluri, is talking about how these robots are going to change the game for defense operations. He thinks this is going to make people sit up and take notice of how important robotics could be in combat and recon missions. It's worth noting that Zen's not new to this game. They've been in the defense tech business for a while, making things like anti-drone systems and combat simulators. In fact, they've shipped out over 1,000 simulators and training systems worldwide. So, what does all this mean? Well, we're looking at a future where robots aren't just in factories or delivering packages. We're talking about robots that could be on the front lines. But of course, just like with the brain chip robots, this raises some big questions. How much autonomy should we give to armed robots? What are the ethical implications of using AI in defense? These are heavy topics we're going to have to wrestle with as this tech keeps advancing. All right, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AI updates. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
There you have it. Holy Ghost power, Christ tip in a short clip or medium-sized clip. What the world has come to and how they want to put your soul consciousness, not soul consciousness in video games, machines. They're already doing it. Just look up what Tesla did when Takeoff died. That was just last October. Go look up Astro World. Go look up the TikTok. The guy playing a video game said that the video game started talking to him. He lived in Ohio somewhere. What? I at least thought I was bugged out high or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a video game. Some man tell me, turn around. I'm trying to control it. It turn around and say no. I'm myself. I'm like, what? Cutting the power button, man. Ishe Shalom Braka.